was like, oh man, I'm gonna get really close for him to be a Taurus, and then he's gonna be a Gemini, which I was really. I always hate on Geminis, but anyway. So I was like, hopefully he's a Taurus, but it wasn't a big deal. Oh my goodness, that is him grunting. But anyway, so I came in and I got the first round of bills. So I think I ended up getting to the third round, and then they were like, hey, if you would like, we can get you set up the Foley catheter balloon. Oh my god. The Foley catheter balloon was very, very painful. I will also mention that I was 1 centimeter dilated, and after the Foley catheter balloon, I went all the way up to 6. So, after I put the Foley catheter balloon in, they checked me every hour. They checked me on the 4th round of pills because you can only take 4 rounds. I eventually got all the way up to 8 centimeters dilated. And when I was at 8 centimeters dilated, they were like, okay, we should go ahead and give you the epidural. I got the epidural, and we were pretty much like preparing. So I was like in the bush, and I was watching Jingle and Jade. It was on like the TV. They came in and I went to check my stomach. And like 2 hours I was not progressing at all. Like 8 centimeters they like wouldn't go up at all. And I was not really convinced. So eventually they came in and they were like, well, first of all, we're trying to get them to better heart rate. But I got 30. They put the catheter so they could be better. And they were having issues putting the catheter in. It was this weird catheter where it's like a little metal like screw thing. And it was supposed to go into the baby's head. And it like freaked me out. But anyway, the birth doctor like could not put the screw in at all. She tried 2 times and she like ended up calling another OB that was like to try. And then when the image tried 2 times also, she put her hand to like check my cervix. She was like, hey, I'm gonna let you know that the way that your pelvic bone is shaped, we're gonna have to give you a C-section because his head is not gonna be able to come out of there. It's stuck in my pelvic bone. And I instantly started like freaking out because I wasn't like against getting a C-section out. But it was like kind of like so. And then I was thinking, and it was like 6 weeks of recovery. So I was crying and freaking out. And then in the meantime, they were still trying to get a better heart rate for him, and they couldn't. And then all of a sudden, they were able to take like that heart rate. And they were like, it dropped really low. And they were like, hey, actually, we're going to have to go to emergency to run away. And I went in there, and I could feel the you guys can hear him, but he's like snoring. He's very, very, very cute. And he's a really, really good baby. He does not really cry like that. He'll cry for like 30 seconds. Like, he'll kind of like let you know. Like, obviously, he needs something and you kind of evaluate. And you're like, alright, does it need to be fed? Does it need to be changed? And then once you correct the issue, he stops crying. Oh my goodness. His name is Ezra Alexander. Ezra Alexander. Ezra Alexander. Right now, I'm like still on maternity leave, and we're having a lot of fun. We're just watching movies and hanging out. And his dad gets up for a couple of days. Whenever he comes up, but I'm taking her to the center. But anyway, I ended up staying for another 4 days, and then we left. I don't know, it was a very, very dramatic though. Like, I'm not really talking about like details, obviously what happened, but I was in labor for 30 hours. 30 hours. 30 hours. 30. I was in labor for 30 hours. And then eventually I was in emergency section. And I was like deep in labor. Like, I was having a lot of labor pain. It was insane. Anyways, it was worth it because I love it. It was a pretty good trade-off. But I'm gonna go ahead and try and get some sleep. Just like an hour, so I have a doctor's appointment in a couple of hours, so I figured I would just make a little video so that I could get more motivated to make something. I think I'm gonna make another video in like 2 days, during the daytime. Kind of do like an update, like a ramble, or like I was gonna get some sushi because I'd really been craving it. I've only had it like once since then, and well, I've had it twice, but like one time I got it from Publix, which is really good sushi, but I didn't really get to like indulge. And I live right next to my old job with really, really fresh sushi, so I think I'm gonna get some sushi in like 2 days. And I'll do like a life update. But I hope you guys enjoyed. And I will be seeing you really soon.